Hello, I'm Sarah, an Adobe ambassador with VCU, and today I'm going to show you the basics of Adobe Creative Cloud Express. And this is a free application that comes with Adobe, but if you already have the Adobe Creative Cloud Suite, then you do get more elements with it. So there's a free version and a paid version if you have the suite. And if you go to a school like mine that is a creative campus, you can get the Creative Suite for free, and there's a link in the description to do that for my school's description. You can see what the plan is like, or you can look up your own school and see if they have it. But yeah, let's get into it. This is what the homepage looks like for Adobe Creative Cloud Express, and I'm going to show you how to make an Instagram post today. So I'll be using this template, which opens up automatically with an Instagram post like default dimensions, and that's what all of the rest of these templates are for. You could also do posters, logos, flyers, things like that, but they do have a lot of social media elements, and I'm just going to go ahead and open this one. Da -da -da -da. Here we go, and you'll see a lot of pop-ups on the sides that'll give you a little bit of guidance. I don't think I'm going to use any of these today, but if you're working on your project, feel free to scroll through these and you might find something that you like for your project. And then usually when I'm making a post, I start with the text. For this post, I'm going to do advertising an event, because that's what I use this program for the most, because I'm active in a lot of clubs that need advertising on Instagram and social media. So let's go for the text, and you can do your own blank text and then add your fonts and colors and stuff yourself, or you can go with one of these templates. And I know of one that I like for the thing that I'm using. It's down in events. This is a great start to things that need a title, a date, a location. It creates those elements and gives like ideas for spacing and contrast and things that'll help your information stand out and still be legible. And I really like the World is Art one, and I think my mock-up for today is going to be like an alumni picnic. So I'm going to double click on this so I can edit the words. I'm going to do alumni pic. And then it messed up the spacing a little bit, which is normal, but I can just wiggle this wherever I want, and these little guidelines will show up and tell me what I'm aligned with. I think I just want this like right there. I believe that you're invited to an exhibition I don't want, so I'm going to change that to maybe the date of the event and the time. Let's do 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Let's do a location. And then, I don't like how small that is because that's really hard to read. So if you ever click out of it, you can just double click again and you'll be able to move these elements around. And you can change the font here. I think if I'm at 13 now, 18 might be an overshoot. It might be okay. Or you can also do this. And if you go inwards like this, like along the length side, you can adjust the alignment. So I think I want it kind of like this, a little bigger. So we'll do that. I like this. And I'll put it down here. We'll give him a little space, and this pink line will tell us that we're aligned with the middle. I like this. I don't love the color though. So I'm going to click here and I'll see all the different suggestions. I kind of want to go for a springtime vibe. So I'm going to go for a little bit of a pink. And we also have hex codes here. So if you have a color that you know you like, you can put that in there. We also have eyedropper. If you like a different color on your document already and you want it replicated in other areas, you can do that as well. But I like this pink, so we're going to go with that. Do I want this also to be pink? Oh, this orange came up. Okay. What I like here is when you pick a new color, it makes a color palette of colors that match your original color. I kind of want this to be pink, and then maybe this orange can be our main color. And we'll do this in orange as well. There we go. Alright, loving that so far. The next step, I'm going to look at backgrounds and see. Right now, right off the bat, you can edit the background and just pick a base color, and that's what I'm going to do today. But there's also a lot of backgrounds down here, and there's also photos that you can use as a background, but the background ones will have images that are more plain, that'll be easier to put text around. Like this one, you can like very easily add elements to this and it'll still be legible, whereas the photos are more accents with like people, flowers, things like that. And I do want a springtime one as an accent. So what I'm going to do here is, you see down here, right when I clicked that, when I get multiple elements, it'll show me the layers, and I want this one to be between the two layers that I have right now. I want it to be on top of my background and underneath my text so I can still read my text. And I'm going to put it up in the top corner, and you see how those pink guidelines will snap it to the corner. And then if I click again, I can edit the size and stuff. I would like it to be a lot bigger than it is right now. I want it to be as big as the document. Let's see. I like this. And then what I'm going to do is go over here to the blend mode. If you're familiar with other Adobe apps, you'll know that this would be labeled blend mode in like Illustrator. But for this, it's a very simple program for people who aren't super well versed in the Adobe suite, or you would need it for free, or you just need to make something fast, which is what I'm doing today. So my blend mode, we only have multiply and screen. These are like the most used ones, and multiply especially is a very good one. I can show you what screen looks like as well. And that does look nice. It just kind of like lightens our image so you can see, and it blends a little bit with the background color. But I want multiply because it'll give us this detailing, but it stays more true to my original color. So this is what I would like. And then it looks a little plain, so I could, if I wanted to, add some shapes, like these little elements, or design assets. I could add like more flowers in the corner or things like this. But I think the biggest thing I'm going to do is add a little more text just to give people a little insight into what our event is for. So I'm going to say refreshments, games, and more. And color again, our accent font has been pink. And then I just show, like, if you wanted to use eyedropper, it would go like this. Let's see, I would like to change the font to match this guy, so I'm going to double click on him and see what font that was. Lato Regular. But if you are struggling to decide like what fonts you want to use, you can scroll all the way down in this menu and it'll show you recommendations for what it thinks font-wise would look good. But I just want to stay true to what we already have. So I'm just going to type in Lato. And if you have a font that you know you like, you can type that in here and it should show up. Regular. And there's also different shapes you could do, like if I wanted it curved. That's how this came to be. We did this. But I don't really need that unless you wanted like a grid. But I find those a little bit hard to read. Or, oh, it won't let me scroll down to see Magic. That sucks. But Magic kind of like remixes, so it'll like do different colors and elements like that. But I don't need any of this. So I'm just gonna deselect that. And then this is your spacing. So if I wanted my letters like spaced out a little bit more, oh, I actually don't like that. And then line spacing is like that. But I'm probably going to shrink this down so line spacing won't matter anyway. So I'm just going to shrink this and then pull this out so it's all in one line. And I would like my font to be a little smaller. Okay, not that small. And I still want it in the middle, so glad that guide is there, and then we'll put that there. And I like what I have, but it is still a little plain. So what I can do is I can go into animation on this side, and I could do something fun with the text. We could like fade in maybe. And then this would save as like a GIF file, and you could post it like that as a video. Or we can do like different versions of it where it fades the first one and then adds the others. We can do it all at once. Oh, I forgot about Grow. I love Grow. Look at that. Okay, I might keep that one. But I would also like to show you the photo animations. Let's do Zoom. So this will do different effects for the photo. And you can play around with this with whatever you like, but I like Grow, so I'm going to use this, and that is all I'm going to do. Okay, so that is the basics of Creative Cloud Express. Thank you for watching.